9, time for Celebrity Dish. Y'all, I've been drilling Loni with all kinds of questions.
I'm still here.
Real philosophical.
Real deep stuff.
We're going to keep it light, though. She's back for Celebrity Dish, and we got a lot to get into. You ready?
Yes.
It's even more questions than what I was asking you. So,
okay,
yeah.
I can't wait.
All right, first up, it is a Pink Friday because Barbie is on the cover of Vogue. Not that doll, y'all. It's another one. Producer Chris is in the control room with all the details. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning. And we're talking about Nicki Minaj, okay? Because she is on the cover of the December issue of Vogue magazine. And the timing couldn't be more perfect because her new album, Pink Friday 2, comes out in early December. You see it right there. She also opened up about life as a mother in the cover story. So the rapper welcomed the son, whose name she has not yet revealed, with her husband, Kenneth Petty. That was back on September 30th, 2020. Nicki posed with her 3-year-old in the magazine, so he is now a Vogue model officially. She revealed she gave him the nickname Papa Bear during that shoot. We've heard her reference him as that before. Nicki said, quote, "I look in my son's face and my whole soul lights up," guys.
Aww. I loved this interview. It seemed really personal. You saw a different side of her, certainly the motherly side of her. What did you make of it?
I loved it. She talked about body positivity, and it's something that I also believe in, but she also said body positivity, but only if it's about being healthy, which is what I always tell people. It's like, yeah, love yourself, but be healthy. Check your numbers, do the things. So she's right on point. She's ready for this new album. I can't wait to hear it.
You a big fan?
Oh, yeah. I love me some Nicki.
Really? Do we have any word on who that baby's name might be?
It's got to be Kenneth Petty Jr.
You think she's been keeping that secret for Kenneth Petty Jr.? No,
I think so.
No, I think she's got like a.
What do you think it is? Leroy?
Leroy. Frank. You know what, though? One thing I will say is the fact that she's managed to keep his name a secret for this long lets you know anytime some business gets out about a celebrity, most likely it's because they wanted it out there. Because if you want to keep it a secret, you can.
We know, Janae, you talk about Taylor Swift, okay? Just say the name.
No, I actually wasn't talking about her. But that's another example. Like, I think with Taylor Swift's relationship, it's because she wants it out there. She knows how to keep stuff a secret.
Well, that's how it should be, though. If you know, celebrities, whatever you want, give it. And if not, keep it to yourself.
Especially when it comes to kids. I think if you want to keep your kids private because your life is so not private, do it that way. I think she looks stunning on that cover,
Oh, my goodness.
Because the interview is a side of her that we haven't really seen, and that look is also a side of her.
I think this is a rebranding of her. I think she's trying to rebrand herself, and it's a good way to rebrand yourself. She even put out a tweet, and she said to her barbs, that's what they call them, is to not, I guess, talk about other people, like harass people.
Okay, I can totally, and I'm loving the rebrand. I mean, she looks like
I like
the original Barbie, right there. Chris.
Right, guys. Hey, listen, speaking of Vogue, yesterday the magazine announced the theme for this year's Met Gala.
What is it?
Excuse me, next year's Met Gala. So the costume, okay, I know you're excited about it. It is called Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion. And that seems simple, right? But no, fans think it's actually throwing shade at that woman right there, Kim Kardashian, because the curator in charge of the Costume Institute says the Sleeping Beauty theme references historically significant and aesthetically beautiful pieces that are far too fragile to ever be worn again. Now, remember, back in 2022, Kim K caused a frenzy when she wore that $4.8 million dress worn by Marilyn Monroe, and some said she damaged it in the process. So do you guys think this is throwing shade at Kim K or just a coincidence?
Well, you gasped, so I'm going to let you go first. The loudest you gasped. What do you think?
All those words that they said to describe it, that was, they describing that when she wore that dress. And it was alleged that she did rip the dress. How did we allege it when we saw a rip? I'm sorry. We actually did see a rip, people, so maybe it is. I think it is.
It's so funny because when you first said this is, people think this is a dig at Kim, I was like, oh, come on. Wow. No, it is a dig. I think it is.
Yeah. So, y'all, I'm a big Kardashian fan. You don't know this. I'm a big Kardashian fan. So she always talks about in the show how people talk about how she was only used to be invited to the Met because of Kanye. She was always an add-on. She was a plus one. And now she's like, I made it myself. So she might like this, that people are talking about her in this way.
Do you think she gets an invite?
Yeah, I think she definitely got the invite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be interested to see if she is invited because there was a little shade between her and Anna Wintour.
Yes, yes.
Earlier.
Becca's thing, you're
At
saying?
Kendall's,
That's right.
Kendall was walking in the show, right?
Yeah, Kendall was walking in the show, and Anna didn't even look Kim's way because Kim was late.
Right, yeah,
she
that's
was
what we're
really,
talking
really
about.
late. So we'll see.
You got to be on time for these things. So maybe
Yeah.
not the Met this year.
That wouldn't be. It's just the Met,
Fashionably
right?
It's just the Met. Yeah.
It's Rihanna who's always late to the Met Gala.
And she
but
can do
knows
that.
how
I
to
mean,
make it
Anna
happen.
Wintour
Yeah.
loves her some Rihanna.
Yeah, she likes that.
Too.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, guys, this is for my moms out there. This is a delivery room debate, and it was all sparked by a video that Travis Barker posted on TikTok. Watch.
Oh.
That video goes on for another minute and 13 seconds. The Blink-182 drummer shared video of himself doing what he does best, drumming in the delivery room while his wife, Kourtney Kardashian, was in labor. He captioned the video, quote, "practicing my baby's heartbeat." He immediately got roasted for it, though, as you can imagine. Some people said it would be annoying AF. Others called it a straight-up ick, and one person said if he tried that with them, quote, "you know where those sticks would end up." Kardashian, as we know, gave birth to the couple's first child last week, guys. So passing the time in the delivery room, do we like that? Are we cool with that?
And all that matters is if she liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean-
I'm not the baby mama there. What you want in your delivery room is up to you, and everybody wants something different.
Lonnie, what you think?
Drum roll,
She said
drum
no.
roll for you.
She had a whole human.
She had a whole heat.
You think she want to hear some drums? Like, come on. That's why people were responding the way they were. See, guys are mothers. You go through all of that. She went through a long labor too.
Yeah.
Come on. Put the drums.
Put the
He's
sticks
trying to
away.
promote his tour, okay, Lonnie? He said, listen up,
He's
guys.
like, I gotta feed a new child now.
I know that baby came out rolling his eyes.
I know, like daddy.
Of all things.
Okay.
I mean, but hey, I guess if she likes it, do we love it?
Oh, yeah, that's the same question.
We tolerate it.
But we didn't hear from her though.
We didn't.
This is
because
true.
she's still trying to recover. She's trying to get some sleep. Oh, baby.
Been there,
Travis,
done that,
turn that
right?
All right, guys, let's talk about possible signs of trouble in paradise because Travis Kelce was a no-show at Taylor Swift's first stop of her Eras Tour in Argentina. Is that a bad sign? I don't actually think so because he stayed stateside to attend his teammate and show support for Patrick Mahomes. Travis attended Mahomes' third annual Mahomes Foundation Gala, which included an auction. The foundation shared a video on Instagram of Travis at the event held at the Midland Theater in Kansas City on Instagram. There had been reports Travis would fly to Argentina to see Taylor since the Chiefs have a bye week this week. He still might because she is performing more than once. He has reportedly promised to be back to practice on Monday. Now, Taylor has been to like 3 or 4 of his games. He has been to at least one concert. But flying overseas for one of her shows, I mean, that gets him some brownie points, right?
Yeah, I think bros before shows, right?
Oh, you
Y'all
waited
like
on
that?
that.
I wasn't waiting on it. No, I just came at the last minute.
I got nervous. I'm like, he's only been here a
The
week.
last minute bros before shows.
I was like, bro, what?
And you can use that, Travis, if you want to. But I do think that there's a part of this where it just feels a little selfish to make this man, you know, he's new to her life.
He's a football player. He cannot.
He can't leave.
International.
No.
That's a lot. He
No.
need to practice. Did you see that last game,
He did.
honey? You
He
need
did.
to be at
He
practice.
does not need to go
on
anywhere.
Sunday, not Monday, honey. Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's getting a little bit too much. Like, you know, they're dating. Let them date. Let them have fun.
Yeah.
Taylor loves this kind of stuff, but for him, he is still an active player. If something goes wrong, you don't want her to be the curse.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Also, he stayed behind for a good cause, which I'm sure Taylor is on board with. So I'm gonna get out their business.
But I mean, you don't need to be at each other's everything, do
Thank
you? Is
you.
that how that? I don't go to work with my husband.
I'm curious,
Beyonce,
though.
well, wait a second. I mean, Jay-Z set the standard.
I was
He
just
set
gonna
the
say.
stage. He's been at every single show, every country.
Ain't got nothing else going on.
Well, that's true. But no, here's my thing.
Apples,
like, let
oranges,
me-
I mean.
They're still fruits.
Right.
No. So what I was gonna say though is, like with the show versus a game, like one show you could argue it's not me. You've seen them one, you've seen them all. With the games, it's a different game every time, right?
Right.
So
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Also
that makes
domestic,
sense.
still local. This is international.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
gotta
I
get on
mean,
a 16-hour
asking
flight
me to
to go.
go from VA to Maryland is a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
From here
I
to-
had to come from LA to here. I didn't want to come here.
Right.
So Argentina? Are you kidding me? What? No, I'm gonna stay here, go to the gala, and raise some money, and I'll see you next time,
There you
Taylor.
go. There you go.
You got FaceTime. That's what FaceTime is for.
That's right. All right, I got one more quick one to fit in, and it involves another Taylor Swift ex. We're talking about Harry Styles, because Harry is apparently not quite as hairy as he used to be. Okay,
Ooh,
this is the Harry Styles we are used to. Okay, the as it was Harry Styles. But this is what he looked like when he popped up at a U2 concert earlier this week with his new girlfriend at the Sphere in Las Vegas. You see him right there, shaved head. He buzzed it all off. Now, some fans think this is in reaction to the new Taylor Swift lyrics that came on that 1989 reissue, because she has a song, and there's a lyric in there that references what fans think is Harry Styles, and they talk about him growing his hair long. So now people think he shaved it off in response to that. Do you like the new look or not?
Okay, first
Do you
of all,
like the look is the question. It's exhausting, I know, but do you like the look?
The fans exhausted.
I was gonna say.
I think he's doing a role. I think he probably has a movie role, and he had to shave his hair.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. It's not always some grand, PR
People
stuff.
read into to anything she does, any way she looks, way too much. But I do like his hair like that, actually.
Yeah.
I do. It looks cool,
Yeah.
So, I mean,
He could pull it off.
He can't do no wrong by me. I like Harry Styles, so he doesn't bother anybody. Leave him alone. Let him cut his hair. Live his life.
We'll see what he looks like at the Grammys, and that'll be the real determinant.
Oh, it'll grow out by then.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Unless this is a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening? You just tried.
They're gonna have a talk afterward, clearly. So we're gonna have to ask you to stay for a little bit.
Oh, Lord, I gotta go.
No, we need 5 more minutes. Loni, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.